Hi, I'm Roseanne Fallin. I've been a web developer for about 14 years, and during that time I've worked on countless projects, redesigning websites to building web apps. I've built and led web teams, seamlessly moved through different work environments, and have been recognized for my work. Yet despite my efforts, I still struggle with self-doubt. I tend to feel like I should be doing more to improve my skills as my confidence levels find their highs and lows. Some days I feel like, I don't want to do this anymore. I can't keep up. Maybe I should be doing something else. Find my way to the bottom of a wine bottle. I don't know. Then I reflect and remind myself that I can't change careers because that would only make me feel like a fraud at a junior level. For many years, I internalized these thoughts. But as I opened up to other women in tech at conferences and events, I found others who share the same suffering, and it's called Imposter Syndrome. And Ray mentioned this earlier, so wherever you are, Ray, I'm sending you a friendship bracelet. So there are negative and positive sides to being a so-called imposter. Negative symptoms. So-called imposters feel like they don't deserve their success, dismissing it as luck instead of skill. They just happen to be at the right place at the right time. So-called imposters also feel that they deceived others to believe they are intelligent, unable to believe that others respect them for their demonstrated skills. Then there are the positive symptoms. So-called imposters are actually high achievers, always going for that unattainable goal of perfection and possibly over-preparing for 5-minute talks. They also have a greater motivation to continue learning and improving, and so-called imposters care about the quality of their work. There's always something they can tweak to make that app just a little bit better, making them highly desirable employees. These symptoms are experienced by men and women equally. But in the tech world, more women are prone to imposter syndrome due to our large gender gap. Few women in tech means fewer women at conferences, meaning even fewer women speakers. Women tend to apply for positions only when they feel they meet 100% of their requirements, whereas men tend to feel that they only need to meet 60% of their requirements. So aside from internal struggles and confidence, what perpetuates imposter syndrome? Trolling. Due to the anonymity on the internet, some users find fulfillment in slandering others through social media, off-putting imposters, and decreasing the pool of high achievers sharing experiences personally and professionally. Group interviews. Job interviews are nerve-wracking enough. Having more eyes on the candidates only makes them more nervous, less relaxed, and less likely to demonstrate their potential. Unintentional biases. Age, gender, race, education. We have a human tendency to seek out the familiar and are likely to weed out candidates based on common misperceptions and stereotypes. So are there solutions? Well, if you believe you're a fellow imposter, embrace it. Use it as a driving factor instead of a crutch. Know that the syndrome can be managed and you don't have to be an expert. Employers should interview candidates one-on-one. By doing so, the candidate will be more relaxed and able to demonstrate skill and show their true personality. Blind reviewing of resumes. Hide the names and contact information until you have found your most qualified candidates. The first thing we see on resumes is the name, and that already unfairly places a picture of what the candidate is like before you even see any skills and experience. And of course, dissuade trolling. Use constructive criticism, and feel free to call out anyone who's obviously out to harass on and offline. Quoting Tim Berners-Lee, we need diversity and thought in the world to face the new challenges. In all, we want to continue to build a community. We are entering the next big wave of technology where appliances are learning our behaviors and schedules, and cars are actually driving themselves. The more diversity we have in creating and improving our products, the faster we jump ahead into something cutting edge. And thank you for letting me step out of my comfort zone.